What up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike.
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ram right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation. I tried to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped here everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see you. Get me up in my DMs because I do want to see if you have some thong or blue, jock strap, something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy. Okay, I'm here. For real. I just don't be ready, y'all. I just don't be ready. Girl. I'm here. Y'all don't be understanding. Y'all just don't understand what I be going through. The dog be having to do stuff. I am gainfully employed, and those people who like to pay me, they be trying to get butter from the duck at the last minute. And I'll be like, girl. That's what I be saying in my head. I don't say that to them. The people do pay me. So I have to act right. Let me get my phone. Okay, I'm ready for real. All right. Let me get my phone. If y'all could bear with me just one more second, give me one more sec. All right, I'm ready for real this time. For real. Shit. I had so much shit I had to do, y'all. I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I gotta get this. Not gonna work. Let me get another one. This not gonna work out. I can already see this not working out. Okay. All right, I got y'all. Got y'all. All right. Oh, I gotta turn on the light, huh? Turn on the light. Shah. Yeah. All right. That's the light. All right. There's a light. Turn on our camera and action. All right. We here for real. Ciao. Yeah. If only y'all knew what it takes. Oh, dear God. I did have clothes on. Thank you, Lord. No, I had a bunch of stuff I had to do because work, it's a lot going on at work right now. And so I got a lot of stuff that I got to do. And I was trying to do that, trying to produce for today's episode. And I just ran out of time. Things started running together. Anyway, we here. Right, Tanya, take two. Ciao. Anyway, nevertheless, we are here. Nevertheless, we are here. You know, since we here, let's play our old intro. Let's play a real intro.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, L Teddy 27.
Good night, right about the hood.
Oh, dear God.
I'm already eating a drink. Look like a damn mess. Just a damn mess. No means no, and yes means no.
I missed that intro. I really missed that intro. I missed that intro. I need to go back to that intro because I really do miss that. Let me say hi to y'all because I love y'all. Let me say hey to y'all. Hey, Cajun, how are you today? You're my favorite student, Cajun. You won't be my favorite student until you give me the best that you got. Hey, Tracy W. What's going on? Tracy W says she is the favorite student. Please understand. Hey, Nessa, what's going on, Nessa? Ciao. Ravine, what's good, boo? Montrez, what's good, bruh? L Love is in the building. Yes. 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 There's a lot of him being bald. I'm not bald at all. I'm not bald. People have seen my hair. I'm not bald. I do have hair. Ciao. Hey, Tanya Boo. Demetria, what's going on? Yes, you are on time. Aquarius, the only real sign. Sharice over there on the West Coast. Yes. Yes, crazy homebody girl. How are you today? Hey, everybody! As y'all start filing in, Mamiana, TJ, you ain't late. I'm late. TJ, listen, Mamiana, how you doing, boo? In that pink, TJ, you ain't late, boo. You are not late at all. Yeah, just hey, everybody. Hey, can somebody put in the members only chat that we live? We is live over here. We live. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in the I'm gonna make a post and then somebody can put it in the members only chat. That's how we're gonna do, okay? So we're gonna do both. I'm gonna do one of my members go do the other one because yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do that. I kind of altered the thumbnail just a little bit. It's still basically the same, but I kind of moved some stuff around and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, all right. There we go. There's the post. You just waking up from a nap? Did somebody put it on Instagram? Let's see. Ain't nobody put it in the members only chat. See what I'm saying? Lord. Anyway, let's get down to the get down. Let's get down. Hey, Janae, what's good, boo? Hey, Tracy C, what's up? What is up? Hey, Harold. Hey. What's going on, Harold? Harold, I need you to do your job. Go over there and take care of Cajun. Go sit over there by him and take care of him because he have a lot going on already. Go over there and sit by him and make sure he acting right. You know he don't know how to act. Hey, Symmetry. Hey, boom. So got on your blue and white dress. You got on your blue and white dress. Did you go to Boulay last week, Point Essential? I see they made Tatiana Ali an honorary member of Zeta Phi Beta. Hey, Danny. I don't have no snacks in here today. I have no snacks. So if I spike out, I got a little peppermint over here. I have literally no snacks. I need to go. I'm going to go do that today. I'm going to re-up on some snacks because I literally have nothing in here today. So if I fucking spike out, yeah, it's not my fault. Anyway, let's get down to the get downs. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know we're gonna start. How we gonna start? So, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, you know what time it is. It is time for your Sugar Spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So love the world. I want to fight. That he gave. His only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And who shall ever believe?
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. So let's do our daily update. On the election front. So we start today on the campaign trail. You say calorie-free sugar spike, TJ Child. We don't want calorie-free sugar spikes. Lord. So today, let's you drink it. Go ahead, Harold. You might need a drink or two. Somebody got a drink for me. I got a little corner of a bottle over there that I could, if I wanted to have a drink, I can. I just might by the time we get to the end. If we have a good show today, y'all, I'm gonna have me a drink. I really am because I deserve one. Anyway, so let me get you your today's updates on the campaign trail. So, Kamala is actually here. She's here in Atlanta. She has a rally tonight. Megan Thee Stallion will be performing at that rally that she's going to have tonight. And this is very, very, very what's the word I'm looking for? This is good news. I'll just put it like that. I couldn't find the word I was looking for, because just a few weeks ago, Georgia was off the map in terms of campaigning, in terms of a viable state to be won in this year's 2024 presidential election. And now that Kamala is the presumptive
Democratic nominee, that has sparked that has reinvigorated the electorate in a lot of swing states. So she will be stomping here in the great city of Atlanta. Like I said, Megan Thee Stallion will be here. John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock will both be here as well, which is good. Both of them are loved in this area. Both of them, really, really, really. We know they both won their campaigns and turned the state purple. Well, they turned the state blue and now have it considered a purple race. I mean, a purple state. And so that's always a good thing. Always a great thing. So we love to see states that were off the map come back onto the map. Hey, Spicy Original, what's going on? You say Megan at her knees better put in work. Well, we hope so, honey. You decided not to volunteer at the DNC. Why not? Quintessential. I know you up there in the Chicago area where the DNC will be taking place. So, she's going. Kamala is also going to speak at the Sigma Gamma Rho National Convention. Well, that's good, Kamala. I don't know when their national convention is. I'm assuming it's coming up probably in the coming weeks. Most national conventions are late July, early August. While people are on vacations and stuff like that. So that's good. Excuse me. So, Janae, I know you in Sigma Gamma Rho. When is y'all national convention? So I gotta sneeze y'all real bad. It just won't come out. Jesus God, it's bothering my spirit. In more news, security will be a lot in traffic. Oh, it starts tomorrow. Okay, well that's good. Arizona has a primary tomorrow. I believe Arizona's primary is tomorrow. Y'all check me on that. Somebody check me on that. I believe it's tomorrow. Donald John is over there. He is campaigning with Carrie Lake. She's running for the Senate against Representative Ruben Gallego. Well, technically this is the primary, so she's the front runner for the Republican ticket, and Ruben Gallego is running unopposed on the Democratic ticket in the great state of Arizona. So they're having their primary. Donald Trump is over there campaigning with Carrie Lake. She's gonna lose in dramatic fashion, as she's lost over and over again. She's a whole train wreck. Other news on the front, not a whole lot today on the front, but I do have some updates to give you. Last night they had White Men for Harris Zoom call last night where listen, is it too soon for me to say this? I'm going to say it anyway, but some of y'all might say it's too soon, L Teddy, and I'm okay if y'all tell me it's too soon, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I just love. I'm gonna just say it real quiet, okay? We're gonna say it real soft, so y'all come close to the computer or phone or TV or whatever, because I'm gonna say this real soft, okay? I just love how black people always do shit first, and then white people, the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, then they got to carry their asses around here and try and copy what we do. I'm just saying. I always want to make that known. Black people do shit first. We do shit better, and then white people, the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, they bring their stinking ass up here and try to emulate and copy what we do. I'm just, can we ever have anything to ourselves? All right. Is it too soon for me to say that? I'm just saying. Is it too soon? Should I wait until after November to say that? I'm just asking. I'm just asking, because I haven't seen Zoom calls and stuff like that StreamYard, Zooms, and all of this in previous elections. I haven't seen grassroots efforts in previous elections. And it wasn't until black women were first. Black women came right on out and said, and within hours, actually, probably within the hour of her candidacy being announced, they was on it. They already had it set up and everything ready to go for later that night. It's your birthday week, Janae. Well, happy birthday up front. Happy birthday, my love, Janae. You know we love you around these parts. That's our medical expert, y'all. Anyway, but and then black man was the next thing. Now the black women, I think, had like 44,000 people. They raised like 1.6 million. Black men had like 45,000. The next night, black men raised like 1.5 million themselves. And here come white women came. I think they had I think they had I forgot how many they had. It was like an astronomical number. I don't even remember. But in comparison, percentage wise, the black people, black men and black women both, if you go based on the number of people on the call, I really feel like black women and black men raised more money than white women and white men have. I'm not complaining. All of it's going into the same pot. We are glad. Thank you, white women, and thank you for white men for doing your part, because we need y'all to. Because white women, remember, y'all was the reason that Donald Trump won the last time. I'm just saying. Child, them people next door with they badass kids. Anyway, so white dudes for Kamala Harris, they met last night. Apparently, they had 180,000 plus people on there. They had over 188,000, and they raised 3.7 million. Now, while that sounds like a lot, black women raised like 1.6 million and only have 44,000. Black men raised 1.5 million and only have 45,000. Y'all had triple, quadruple that amount. Yeah. Y'all have more than quadruple that amount and only raised, about a little more than twice as much. I'm just saying, if we just looking at this right, you see what I'm saying? Like with the amount of people y'all had on there, y'all should have raised like 10 million. I'm just saying, we need the money. Where's the money? Show me the goddamn money. Yeah. They had actors and stuff like that, and everybody's surprised that Jeff Bridges was on there, because people saw him as they thought that he was naturally conservative, and he gives the look and appeal and aesthetic as if he would be a MAGA nut, and he's not. They say Mark Ruffalo was on there, and just, different people, from the, descended from the Caucasus Mountains, all of those people. I wasn't going over there. I'm just being honest. I wasn't going over there. Hold on one second. All right. So now they say white women for Kamala Harris had 164,000 participants. So I need y'all to step y'all game up. Where's the money? Hey, Regina, what's going on, boo? I need them to step up. Where is the money? Hey, Sergeant King. So, Sergeant King, Zoom only allows that for, you know, regular people, but you can call Zoom, and these people know people in positions of power, and Zoom can give you access to having, you know, I'm not going to say limitless numbers on there, but much greater numbers than the commercial Zoom that you are probably used to seeing. Like they have ways of doing this. It's called modern technology. Anyway, um, now Twitter, Elon Musk and his people earlier today had apparently suspended the account of white dudes for Kamala. Well, there was backlash from these same white dudes. You know, we just sitting over here in the corner watching the pissing contest happening between the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, because Twitter backpedaled and pussy popped off of that, and now white dudes for Kamala is back up and running. We'll have no problem sitting back and watch the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains fight amongst themselves. We'll be over here in the corner watching y'all beat each other down. So, yeah, Tracy says her job has over 10K employees at one Zoom meets. They have special business. Yeah, they have special. You can call depending on the situation, and they can allow you to do that. Have more than just 1,000. It's called modern technology. There are ways to do that. But child, we just gonna sit back and watch these people fight it out. You know, be windmilling. Hey, cross country cruiser, how you doing, boom? We gonna watch these people fight it out. They over there windmilling in the streets, and we sitting over here like, oh, interesting. I'm just saying. I'm like, oh, um. But we're happy to see it. They apparently were selling trucker hats that say white dudes for Kamala. I'm sure if you go Google it, if you want you one, you could go you could go purchase one, white dudes for Harris. I'm here for it. If you want you go buy you a white dudes for Harris hat. Listen, I'm tempted to buy one and walk into some all white establishment wearing it just to piss off racist ass white dudes all over me, all over the place. Just go into all of the backwoods parts of the country with a white dude for Kamala trucker hat and piss off a bunch of people. Harold, the Latino Men for Kamala is on Wednesday. That one is tomorrow. Yes, it's on Wednesday, the 31st. I did see that. So, yeah, I might just buy one, even though it would give me perp vibes if I bought one. It would be like somebody who didn't pledge my fraternity wearing a fraternity hat and walking up into a fraternity meet like, bitch, what? What are you doing? So it has a hat that said Hawk Tour for Harris. Oh, I mean, if Hawk Tour for Harris is a thing, I'm here for it. Listen, if all the Hawk Tour girls, want to, vote for Kamala, go ahead. All the Hawk Tour men, unfortunately, are over there with Donald Trump, because we know how the Republican Party gets down to their weekly sex parties that they have. So all the Hawk Tour boys and men be down there to MAGA country at the weekly Republican Party sex parties that happen in remote areas within the greater Washington, D.C. area. Why you think they shut down Grinder? These bastards had so much going on Grinder. They shut the whole app down while they had the DNC going on up there in what was that, Minneapolis? Or was it Milwaukee? It was it was Milwaukee or Minneapolis, one of them. I don't know. Hold on for a moment, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had a package that had to get delivered. Um. So listen, we here for everybody who want to be for Harris. We gonna need all of the numbers, okay? All of them. In more election news, so Roy Cooper, governor, Democratic governor of the great state of North Carolina, has said that he's taking himself out of contention for the VP spot. He wrote on Twitter, quote, I strongly support Vice President Harris's campaign for president. I know she's going to win, and I was honored to be considered for this role. This just wasn't the right time for North Carolina and for me to potentially be on a national ticket. As I've said from the beginning, she has an outstanding list of people from which to choose, and we'll all work to make sure she wins. End of quote. So Roy Cooper has taken himself out of contention. The names you still hear out there right now is Senator Mark Kelly of Arizona, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, and Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear. Y'all know my pick. My pick is for Andy Beshear. So yeah, crazy homebody girls. Yeah, Roy Cooper said, yeah, I'm pulling out of the home Veep Stakes. I'm just saying. Oh, it was at Milwaukee. Okay, it was there in Milwaukee. All right, L Love. Thank you, boo. So you know, Roy Cooper was a front runner. They know they need Roy Cooper. I don't think that without Roy Cooper on the ticket, it diminishes or it stymies the chance for winning. North Carolina. North Carolina is still a winnable state. So with Roy Cooper, potentially, or I shouldn't say potentially because I'm sure he will, campaigning with her when she comes to North Carolina, that'll go a long way. I mean, you can only have one VP, so which is why I never was of the thought, let me just pick a VP based on who can win me a swing state, because it's still just one person, and there's not just one swing state. There are many, many swing states, and so there are several swing states. So choosing one from one swing state may or may not help you in the other swing states if you're using that rationale. So I'm of the belief that you pick the best vice president you can. The one, if you're about choosing the person, just choose the one who gives you the best opportunity, the one who's certainly qualified for it, someone who not just checks boxes, but who has the temperament for the job, who you can ideologically get along with, or be running mates with, who can be your partner in crime, someone who if the inevitable happens, you know they will see the administration's goals through. And so I don't think it's just about who can get you the swing state or things like that. I didn't really either, because if you're Tracy, if you're going to be honest, I think Roy Cooper's like 67 or 68. So he's getting up there as well. So if you're looking to talk about someone who's not old now, 67 and 68 may not be as old as 78 like Donald John is, but it's still, you know, it's still up there. And you're talking about trying to have someone who is a candidate that gets away from that from the trope about old white men. So there's that. But he said he's out of the race, so there's that. In other news, this hit hit my timeline early this morning. Like soon as I woke up, it was one of the first things on my timeline. And baby, they have been going in all day long. When I tell you they have been going off about this. So NABJ is the National Association of Black Journalists. Let me say that again. NABJ is the National Association of Black Journalists. And when you get this early in the morning saying that the National Association of Black Journalists are pleased to welcome former U.S. President Donald John Trump for a special conversation in Chicago at their national convention, that angers a lot of members of the NABJ simply because during his presidency, Donald John Trump absolutely and unequivocally made it a point to demean black journalists, to castigate black journalists, to debase them, to question their intelligence, to question their education, to question their intellectual resolve. He has done everything in his power to demonstrate his unwillingness to see black people as equals, as human beings, even. And so for you to have an organization like the National Association of Black Journalists welcoming this demagogue, hey, Universe Soul Goddess, welcoming this demagogue at their conference and saying we need to have a sit-down conversation with him. What the fuck do we need to have a conversation about? And y'all know me over here. I've been saying for years, I am not of the belief that, oh, you have to have both sides, or we need to hear from both sides, or, you know, you have to be fair and balancing and give credence to the other side and let them speak. No, fuck that shit. The bitch got a whole platform that spews propaganda and lies just like he does. It's called Fox News. Now that's why they having Harris Faulkner over there. Now Harris Faulkner, if you don't know who she is, she's a real piece of work in her own. That's the black lady you see in the middle. Y'all might not see that too well. Let me make it big. Now Harris Faulkner, that's this lady right here in the middle with the bob. She's a piece of work as well. She be over there down to the Fox News with her level brand of fuck shit and fuckery. She's not as bad as Candace Owens, but I still put her in the basket of deplorables with Candace Owens. But still, what do you need to talk to him about? What is the conversation that needs to be had? Because all he's going to do, he's going to gaslight you. He's going to lie once again. He'll say whatever he wants you, he thinks you want to hear, all the while insulting you and your intelligence while doing it. And then go on to the next all-white platform and, you know, vilify the entirety of the black community. Like, this is not something that needs to happen. And it's not just because we're in a presidential race or people don't see it for Donald John Trump. While that may be true, but what he's done to our community, there's nothing we need to hear from him. There's no changing him. He has not changed. He has not redirected his course. His language hasn't gotten any better. His ideology hasn't gotten any better. Nothing about him has changed. And he said as much. So he's just as racist, bigoted, and discriminatory as he's ever been. So it's damn near professional malfeasance and malpractice for the NABJ to put out something like this, telling its members and telling the viewing public that they're going to have a sit-down conversation, a special conversation with this bastard in Chicago. Needless to say, black journalists across the country have been going in all day long. Just go on Twitter and search NABJ and search NABJ, and you'll start to see the tweets. They have been going off. Now, they've been giving Jamel Hill all she want today, too, because Jamel Hill tried to play devil's advocate and say, oh, well, we need to give as black journalists, we have to give the man a chance to speak to us because he is running for president, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Baby, when they repull some Jamel old tweets and sent it back to her, hey boo, remember when you said you don't need to give a platform to these people when they're saying all of these horrible things that they have not changed and they've proven to be who? Baby, they read her rights this morning. Do you hear me? Gave her everything she was worth. Like, Jamel, don't come over here with this fuck shit now. Where is the energy you just had a couple years ago when you were saying we don't need to give these kind of people platforms? And now all of a sudden, baby, they gave her what she wanted this morning. I was here for it. I was here for all parts of it. I'm saying there's nothing about this conversation that can be gained. There's nothing he can tell you that would move the needle. There's nothing new you're going to gain from this. He's going to spew the same talking points. Child, it's a mess. It's a whole mess. Right, they taking him down to their black jobs. Child, but I encourage you, if you get a chance, go on over there to Twitter and search NABJ, and you'll see the people going off for the old, the new, the past, the present, the beginning, the end, the first, the last, the Genesis, down to the Revelations. It is a hot mess, Uncle Jay. It's a whole hot ass mess. A hot ass mess. Just a damn mess. Listen, I don't know what to tell you, NABJ. I don't know whose idea this was, but it was real stupid. Real stupid. Anyway, go with God. So, I saw this story. Technically, it probably shouldn't be in the Sugar Spike segment, but since it's referencing JD Vance, I put it in the Sugar Spike segment. So I don't even know how to put this. I'm just going to read it. This is coming from TMZ. Let me just read this for you because I don't even know how to just unpack this. I'm just going to read it and then let y'all just have at it, okay? Senator JD Vance is getting roasted because people think he had sex with a couch. And while it might sound funny, one sex education expert says all the jokes are shaming folks who do, in fact, like to have sex with furniture. Someone on X made a joke suggesting Donald Trump's running mate might have humped an inside-out latex glove shoved between two couch cushions, as described in a fake description of his New York Times best-selling Hillbilly Elegy. Nothing like that is really in his book, but the post went viral, and JD's been ridiculed ever since. The thing is, while most of us might be laughing, the mockery is actually harmful to a community of folks legitimately turned on by sex with objects. And that's according to renowned Dr. Laura Berman. Dr. Berman is a relationship and sex therapist featured on the Oprah Winfrey Network and the Dr. Oz show, among other programs. And she tells TMZ some people actually do get it on with furniture and or home furnishings, and they should not be made to feel ashamed. The sex education doctor says She's had a number of clients sexually attracted to furniture in her experience in the field, and some who even fell in love with a household object, which she explains is known as objectophilia. She tells TMZ people posting all sorts of jokes based on the false JD Vance rumor should maybe think twice, because odds are good they have their own kink others would find bizarre. I don't know what y'all want from me. I really don't know what y'all want from me. I just read the stories, I lay them down, I tell y'all what's going on, and I just let it go from there. Now, for all of the men in the room that's laughing, men have sex with objects all the time. Little adolescent boys will stick their peens in any wet hole they can. That includes jars of jelly, jars of peanut butter. That includes taking a latex glove and filling it with some viscous liquid fluid that they can shove their meat. They'll stick that thing in any object as long as it feel good. They don't give a damn. Yesterday we talked about Bolo sticking his meat up in a watermelon, carving a little hole in the side of the watermelon, shoving his meat up in there. I'm telling you, if you have a teenage boy and he got a pillow, that pillow has been humped. It happens. Y'all don't need to make these people feel bad. I'm just saying. Now, the ladies in the chat talk about this too much information. Not even little boys, not even just teenage boy. Men are some of the most disgusting creatures on earth. We are. They will shove their meat anywhere that feels good. Why? Remember the movie American Pie? He was sticking his meat in the apple pie. I'm just saying. TJ say, well, you a boy mom. Listen, if you a boy mom, meaning you got a bunch of sons, baby, nothing in the house is safe. Once they become teenagers, nothing in the house is safe. Sterilize every goddamn thing in the house. Just sterilize everything in the goddamn house. I'm just telling you what I know. Just telling you what I know. Anyway, I don't know what y'all want from me. I'm just telling y'all how this goes. Now, y'all can get mad at whoever. I'm just telling you what I know. Janae say she get her house cleansed twice a month because she already know how it is. Tracy got a son. She'll tell you boys are nasty as hell. Do not pick up socks. If it's on the floor and it's a piece of clothing, a rag or anything, baby, you don't want to pick that up. Don't pick up no clothes in your son. If you got a teenage son, don't pick up no clothes off the floor at all. Don't go in there talking about you finna clean up. Baby, that ain't the thing to clean up. You make him clean it up. Because I'm telling you, you got whole little abortion clinics all over the floor. Every rag, sock, workout shirt, pair of boxers, shorts, they all get turned into abortion clinics. I'm just telling you what I know. Just don't go in there. Just set aside. Just don't throw the whole damn room away. When he moves out the house, when he go to college, just throw the whole damn room away and just build another addition to the house where the room used to be. Because the shit is just not sanitary. I'm just telling you what I know. Now, do I believe JD Vance actually did hump some couches? Do. I mean, scores and scores and millions of men shove their meat in fleshlights. That's nothing more than some object that you shove your meat in, and they have a good time with the fleshlight. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Tracy say she be over there like, get that, get that. She just pointed and say, get that, and get that too, and put some extra sanitizer in my laundry machine. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, men don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. When that nut come out, baby, it's going wherever it go. You just have to minimize the casualties and, deal with the aftermath. But they go shove it anywhere. They don't give a damn. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Don't say I did not tell you. Don't say I ain't tell you. Yeah. I had to have a conversation with my cousin and my aunt because, like, my aunt had three girls. My aunt had three girls. All her girls had girls until one of her youngest daughter, had her son, and that was the first boy. And when they had that one boy, and it's like they got a lot. So my aunt has I think 13 grandchildren. And now she has two grandsons, but at one point she only had one. I said I had to go to her and talk. Listen, he needs his own room before he turns 8 or 9. He needs his own room because he got a bunch of sisters. He needs his own room. Tell his sisters, don't go on his door. Don't bust in his room. Knock anytime. Don't grab nothing off the floor. Don't touch nothing. Damn sure don't sit on something. If you touch something, it might feel moist, wet, and creamy, and now you're gonna be now you're gonna want to just chop your whole arm off. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just saying. And if you say you need them couches to come have a conversation with TMZ, baby, listen, I don't know. But I found this story so funny because here we are saying, y'all over there making fun of JD Vance, and these are real people who really deal with this. It's called objectophilia. Objectophilia, if you needed to know. Anyway, go with God. And more sugar spiky news. So the director of Project 25 is stepping down, and this comes amid Trump campaign criticism. Excuse me. Let me read this real fast. The director of the Heritage Foundation-led Project 25, Paul Dans, is departing from that role, the conservative think tank president Kevin Roberts said Tuesday. Quote, when we began Project 2025 in April 2022, we set a timeline for the project to conclude its policy drafting after the two-party conventions this year, and we are sticking to that timeline. End of quote. And that's according to the president, Kevin Roberts. Roberts went on to say, quote, Paul, who built the project from scratch and bravely led the endeavor over the past 2 years, will be departing the team and moving up to the front where the fight remains. We are extremely grateful for his and everyone's work on Project 2025 and dedication to saving America. Our collective efforts to build a personnel apparatus for policymakers of all levels, federal, state, and local, will continue. End of quote. So he ain't going nowhere. They just moving them around, shifting positions. Notice here, you probably can't see it. I can see it on mine. Let me make it bigger for y'all so y'all can see it. If you notice that pen that he has on right here, it says 2025. The man upstairs is taking people away every day. Brain aneurysms, strokes, bullets falling out the air, aircraft, landing on top of someone's head, getting struck by lightning, getting stung to death by killer bees. There are a myriad of ways that the man upstairs has called people on to the great beyond. And yet he's still here. Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. I'm just saying. I gotta move on. Go with God, sir. Child. So last week you had Kimberly Cheadle, who was the who was the director of the Secret Service in front of Congress, and they gave her everything she wanted, and then she resigned. So this young man right here, he's the acting director, and his name, where's the man name? Damn it. Ronald Rowe is his name. He had a back and forth today. Girl, let me show y'all this video, because I was here for it. I was here for every part of it. Hold on. Where's the goddamn video? Hold your line. Now I gotta go find the damn video. Lord. Oh, there you go. There you go, right there. Okay. Hold on, let me get this set up. Hold on, so y'all can see it. Hold your line. I need y'all to see this. Cause they had a back and forth today, and it was good. It was good. I said, oh. Give it. Him and Josh Harley was giving each other everything they wanted. I was here for it. I'm gonna let y'all watch it. Hold on. Here you go. After this commercial, God help us, Lord.
Person who decided, who made the decision to send Donald Trump onto stage, knowing
Hold on,
that
let me
the person who decided, who made the decision to send Donald Trump onto stage, knowing that you had a security situation, has that person been relieved of duty?
No, sir, they haven't.
Has the person who decided not to pull the former president off of stage when you knew that, in your words, the locals were working a serious security situation, has that person been relieved of duty?
No, sir. Again, I refer you back to my original answer that we are investigating this through a mission assurance, and as opposed to zeroing in on one.
What more do you need to investigate to know
exactly what the
what more do you need to investigate
was.
to know that there were critical enough failures that some individuals ought to be held accountable? I mean, what more do you need to know?
What I need to know is exactly what happened, and I need my investigators to do their job. And I cannot.
A lot of people didn't do their
I cannot
jobs.
put my thumb on the scale. Otherwise,
what do you mean put your thumb on the scale?
You're asking me, Senator, to completely make a rush to judgment about somebody failing. I acknowledge this was a failure of the
Is it
Secret
not
Service.
prima facie that somebody has failed? A former president was shot.
Sir, this could have been our Texas school book depository. I have lost sleep over that for the last 17 days,
Then
just like you
fire
have.
somebody to
And I will
hold them
tell you,
accountable.
Senator, I will tell you, Senator, that I will not rush to judgment, that people will be held accountable, and I will do so with integrity and not rush to judgment and put people
I can't believe
unfairly
that you
persecuted.
are unfairly persecuted.
Unfairly,
We've got people
sir.
who are
We
dead.
have to be able to have a proper investigation into this.
Okay, let them know. I told y'all I love when the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains be getting into it with each other. Now I noticed it was a different energy where the white man was squared off against the other white man. Bruh said, nah, bruh, you might have got Kim last week with this fuck shit looking all flustered. I'm not here for the fuck shit. What is your question? What? Bitch, I told you we doing investigations. Now I'm not firing nobody till we finish the goddamn investigation. Fuck you and fuck your feelings. I don't give a shit how you feel. Bitch, I told you the shit gonna be done with integrity. Don't be asking me no damn questions. The shit ain't done. Not just been in this job 3 days. And I ain't had a chance to finish. Now, if you give me a chance, I will. But y'all just called me right after y'all just had Kim here last week. What do you want from me? Girl. I'm here for it. Hey, Antonia. I'm here for all of it. Bro said, I'm not gonna sit up here and let you just talk down to me and be yelling at me like I done did some bitch. I wasn't even there. I was here for it. When the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains be over here going at it, I be getting my whole damn life. Bruh said, say that shit for somebody else. Don't come at me with this bullshit, because I will fuck you up. We can go the fuck outside if you want. I think he would have whooped Josh Hawley's ass. I'm just saying. Josh Hawley, you sitting up there on the dais talking down to this man like you about that life. I think the man would have fucked you up, Josh Hawley. Why don't you go meet him outside? Because I think he would have fucked you up. Bitch, he would have dog walked you right there on the steps of the Capitol building. I can see him. You know, if you haven't been to the Capitol building, it's a lot of area. It's a lot of space and opportunity in front of the Capitol building. Do you know? I'm just saying, if you ever been there, it's nothing but space and opportunity. I would have been like, bitch, what? Come meet me on the steps, bitch. What? Look at his face right there. That face alone in this picture is like, yep, bitch. Oh my God. I live for it. Well, sir, listen, I'm sure y'all are working out. I'm sure somebody will get fired eventually, but the man said, let him do his job. Sir, go with God. So this is our last Sugar Spike segment. I wanted y'all to see this. Now, thank God this young man is not, going on to be with the Lord. His name is Dante Mitchell. And he is the black man you see in the white shirt and the red shorts. And that is LAPD. And the man is handcuffed. And while the man is handcuffed, they just cold cock the man while he's already in custody. Hold on. Let me show y'all the video. Hold on. Hold on for a moment. Let me pull this up, because I need y'all to see this. I just need y'all to see this. Hold on. Because this is what we're talking about. But y'all's, former president says that when he, gets in office, he wants to make sure to give all officers on all levels qualified immunity, so they never have to, worry about being prosecuted and stuff or lose their job over this stuff. Here we go.
I got that on fucking record. I got that on record too.
Hold on, let me make it big.
So you was he just slapped him. Wow. He just slapped him. Just listen to these niggas. Cause now you sue the shit out there. I'm finna sue. I got that shit. Listen to him. Here, go to the car. Call your supervisor. Sue the shit out there. Now. Listen to everything they say now. He don't gotta fuck him now. He don't gotta fuck him now. Watch this. Watch this. Relax. Y'all niggas weird. Yeah, he just slapped him in the face. Wrong guy. So what I do? You ain't doing shit. What did I do though? Oh! I got that on fucking record.
So I just wanted y'all to see that, because this is what we got going on. I don't give a damn what the situation was. I don't want to know what your rationale was. I don't know what he was. I don't want to know what he was accused of, and I don't give a damn. What we have going on here is someone who's already in custody. He's not a threat. His hands are handcuffed. He's not attacking you. He's asking you, what did I do? And you just clocked the man. This is what we got going on. Lil puss ass white boys who probably got their ass whooped all their life. They want to wear a badge, have a gun and a taser, and now they want to, cold cock people when they're handcuffed because they want to, I don't know, get out, whatever, energy they have for bullies that bullied them when they were children or something. I don't know. But what I do know is this is more evidence of the problem with the entirety of the police force. It's not a black officer, white officer, blue officer, red officer. It is a police officer problems because we've seen it when it's white police, when it's black police, when it's Hispanic police, when it's Asian police, black, white, blue, purple, red or yellow, black and white. And they all protect each other. They all guard and shield each other. I was surprised the sheriff came out today in the Sonya Massey situation and admitted that something went wrong because they never do that. This is the problem. And until we get people in positions of power that understand that there is a problem in this country and do something about it, we're going to continue to see this. And don't tell me, oh, well, things happen slowly in Congress. It takes a while for things to happen. Shall I remind you when they had the guy that went and shot those Asian women down to the nail beauty salon or whatever? And then a month later, yes, 1 month later, they had a bill that passed through the House and the Senate within a month protecting Asians. Remember that bill? Remember that? So I don't want to hear that about what they can and cannot do in whatever amount of time. I'm with you, L Love. Our lives have not been safe. But my problem is what they want us to do, L Love, and that's why I say all of the time, they don't want us to show this stuff. They don't want it to be given sound. They don't want it to be to see the light of day. They want it to go, be done in the cloak of darkness. Nobody saw it, and they can go by and do it to the next person, and then it happens to the next person, and then it keeps happening, and it never changes. And we have to give this stuff airspace and call these people out on everything that they're doing. We also have to call out and hold people's feet to the fire when they are in positions of power and they don't do a goddamn thing about it. It's always when it's black people, nobody gives a damn. Oh, well, we have to let Congress is a place. It's hard to get stuff done. Oh, well, we have to let, Congress is not in a good place. Congress seemed to be in a good place when it was the Asians. But they don't want to hear that. Moving on. As we're done with our sugar spike segment, because I was about to spike. I felt a sugar spike coming, and I just said, let me move on, because I was about to go on an epic rant. Chino XL, famed rapper Chino XL. I remember like right before Tupac died, him and Tupac had a rap beef like right before Tupac died. Anyway, his family announced that he passed away on Sunday at the age of 50. I don't know that any information about his death has surfaced yet, but his family announced that he did pass away on Sunday. They did say that it's not known if he was suffering from any health issues or anything, so nothing has come out about the cause of death, but certainly we're praying for his family, friends, and loved ones, and we hope that he rests in peace. Chino XL dead at the age of 50. So in our Olympics update, let's get our Olympics update out the way. Well, one of our Olympics update, and then we'll have another one. Coco Golf is out. Coco Golf is out of the Olympics. You know, she was the one of the flag bearers. Her and LeBron were flag bearers for the US team. And so she was you know, the tennis tournament for the Olympics is being held at Roland Garros. And Coco Golf's not good on clay. Roland Garros is a clay court. It's clay courts. And you know, she lost. She argued a point back and forth with the chair umpire. And this was midway through the second set. She lost the first set by she lost the tiebreaker in the first set. And so she lost 7-6 in the tiebreaker in the first set. And so in the middle of the second set, she started arguing with the chair umpire, and baby, they had a back and forth. The mama ended up in tears, just in tears. And it, you know, it was a line call. It was a baseline call on her baseline. And it was initially deemed out, but the chair overruled the call and handed the point to the young lady that was playing against Coco. And it was real animated, real dramatic. And it was kind of sad to see, in a number of reasons for me, because I don't like to see my people cry, black men or women. I don't like to see them crying. But it was sad to see because for me, Coco, I think you let this get to you. Like I said, she lost the first match in the first set, I should say, in a tiebreaker. So it's not like you was getting dog walked. You lost the first set in the tiebreaker, and it was the middle of the second set. And this completely threw her off her game, completely took her out of her game. And she couldn't come back. Now she ended up losing the second set 6-2. And she's ousted. Now, I believe she still is in has doubles matches. She's still in. Let me see. I'd have to check, but I think she still is competing in doubles events, if I'm not mistaken. So it was sad to see though, and I just was like, Coco, girl, all of this crying and carrying on. You know, some of these kids nowadays, they just ain't built like and this is no slight on Coco, but you see this all the time. Remember Naomi Osaka had a situation where she was like, girl, it's too much for me. I need to take some time off. And she went away, you know, from tennis for a while. You see this with a lot of the athletes nowadays, and I'm not trying to diminish them or make them seem less than, but I see this a lot in athletes nowadays, and some of our younger athletes nowadays. I wonder if, and I have to be honest that I understand that they do at times deal with different situations or different set of circumstances than some athletes in the past did. You know, the advent of social media and just the way of the 24-hour sports media cycle or news cycle, you know, always having cameras on you. And that's something that the former athletes had to deal with as well. But I think, you know, just added with the social media, the presence of social media, but and social media has been around for a while too. But I just feel like I've seen as of late, especially in the last 5 years or so, there you see this a lot with athletes. And so I wonder if in their training or in how they are coming up into the sport, whether they are really being prepared for, you know, mentally prepared for this sport, not just physically, because you see these athletes are physically gifted, but mentally they don't have the mental wherewithal to deal with a lot of things. Whereas some of the athletes of years past, they were great athletes, but you know, athletes nowadays tend to be faster and stronger. And she is in doubles, okay. Athletes nowadays tend to be faster and stronger, and you know, can do, you know, more things physically but they still mentally they're just not there. Antonio, I know she was cheated out of that point, but this is tennis. Points come and go. You know what I'm saying? You get cheated out of a point all the time. Now, I think when she got cheated out of that point, I think she went down like 2 breaks at that point. I think she was down I think she was down 1 break. I think she was down a break, and then she quickly was down 2 breaks or something like that. I think she would I think that put her down 2 breaks, and then she went down 3 breaks. I think that's what happened. So listen, we'll be praying for you, Coco, but you need to get it together, ma'am. You still got matches to play in doubles. And she may even have mixed doubles as well. So, ma'am, you need to get it together. Y'all's boy Robert Sylvester is in the news. Robert Sylvester says he's about to break out into his rendition of Akon's Locked Up Won't Let Me Out. Locked up, won't let me out. Won't let me out. I'm locked up, won't let me out. Where's my lawyer? I'm locked up, don't let me out. Won't let me out. I'm locked up, won't let me out. No, won't let me out. I'm just saying. Robert Sylvester. Oh my God. He says he is taking his case to the Supreme Court in hopes of getting his previous sex crime convictions overturned. Now, this was a federal case in Chicago. It was. So it could go up to, the trajectory, it can go up there, but that's vying that they decide to take it up. According to ABC News, his attorney, Jennifer Bonjean, filed a petition of writ of certiorari earlier today, which gives the court permission to review and potentially reverse a lower court's decision. His legal team is arguing that the claims were outside of the statute of limitation, and he was officially accused in 2020. However, prosecutors pointed to the PROTECT Act, which make the statute of limitations in sex crimes cases void. At the same time, Jennifer Bonjean says the act shouldn't be applied because it wasn't enacted until 2003. The accusations against Robert Sylvester date back to the 1990s. The act doesn't detail any stipulations for cases that occurred before 2003. The Supreme Court is expected to make a decision on whether they'll take it up later this year. Robert, I feel like Gayle King when she was interviewing him. Robert, you ain't found you a boo thing in there? I'm sure you got you a couple of boo things that you could lay up with. They'll do a reenactment of that. Remember, because they say you let your hair grow. They'll do a reenactment of your song, "Come on and braid my hair, come on and braid my hair," where he's laying in some lady's between some lady's thighs, letting her braid his hair. I feel like Robert Sylvester, you got a boo thing that could do that. You got a boo thing that to suck you off. You got a boo thing that'll give you some good. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you have infinite commissary. You got all the little ramen noodles. You got all of the little Debbie snack cakes that you want. You know what I'm saying? You got it all. What are you complaining about? You could just sit your happy ass there in the prison, play you some spades and some tonk. You got, all the time in the world. I'm sure you're living as much as you can live the life of Riley in prison. I'm sure you're living the life of Riley. I'm sure you got some COs that'll hook you up because maybe they were fans and stuff like that. And so they be looking out. Bruh, what are you complaining about? Your ass ain't going nowhere. You do realize that you just set this up to a racist ass Supreme Court. You really think Amy Coney Barrett and Samuel Alito gives a damn about you, Robert Sylvester? They don't give a damn. You really think Clarence Thomas and his, racist ass wife, Jenny, be bumping to your body's calling for me? Hear it calling me. Hear it calling me. Oh. They don't be bumping that. You really think Neil Gorsuch and his wife be up there talking about give it that honey love? You really think that's what they be doing? Because they don't. I promise you, Robert Sylvester, they don't. They don't give a damn. You really think Amy Coney Barrett be over there bumping, feeling on your booty, your booty, booty, your booty, 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 booty? Do you think Amy Coney Barrett and her people be bumping to that? I'm just saying. Justice Kavanaugh, I promise you, is not over there bumping to 12 play. Give us a little. Well, I don't know. Justice Kavanaugh, we had a whole hearing. He might be bumping 12 play. Give us a little. Now, Justice Kavanaugh, yeah, he might be. But sir, Jesus God. The people say I shouldn't even tell you to go with God. The people say I should tell you to go with Satan. Go with somebody, R. Kelly. We ain't got nothing for you, honey. You in there, okay? You ain't going nowhere. They don't be over there in the halls of SCOTUS singing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 play. 12 play. They don't be over there bumping that. They don't be over there bumping that. I'm just saying. They're just not. I could probably see Ketanji Brown Jackson over there bumping. You're the only one I wanna slow dance with. Ketanji probably, when she in her office by herself with her earphones in, be over there bumping that. I'm just saying. But I don't know too many more of them that be, bumping it. Sir, go with God. I don't have nothing for you. Go with God. In more Olympics updates, yesterday, the men's artistic gymnastics team won bronze plate, the bronze medal in the team competition. Now they are on to the men's all around. I believe that's tonight. And then they have the later this week, they have the individual apparatus finals. Shout out to the men gymnastics team. I think this is the first time they've won a bronze medal. I think this might be the first time they've medal. I think somebody check me on that, but I think this might be the first time the men have medaled, or at least the first time they won a bronze. I don't know, at an Olympics, but we so proud of them, especially Fred Richard. We rooting for everybody black over here. So we so proud of Fred Richard, him and his family. We love black. It's the first time since 2006. Thank you, Nessa. We love seeing a black family. And he's from a black family. His mama black, his daddy black, okay? His mama named Anne Marie. Now, with his last name being Richard, Nessa, I wonder, because I know some Haitian people whose last name is Richard. So I wonder, is he of Haitian descent? Nessa, TJ, Nessa, y'all find out if he got Haitian in him. Because I know some Haitian people, last name Richard. Nessa, TJ, y'all find out. Let me know. I'm just saying. In addition to the men's artistic gymnastics, we had the women's team who earlier today won their team competition, won gold medal in the team finals. And I hope I didn't ruin that for y'all because it's slated to air later tonight on prime time on NBC. So if I ruined that, I'm sorry. But we were so proud of them. We were watching it over on Really B had a watch along today. And so we were glad to watch it. Glad and happy for the girls. Happy for Simone and Jordan. And you know, all the Suni Lee and all of the girls. We are very happy for them. You know, congratulations to them and stuff like that. Simone, oh, cute boyfriend was in the stands. We saw him. So we're here for them. You know, we watched cute behind Fred Richard yesterday. He is Haitian. Okay, see, I know what I be talking about, Vanessa. I know what I be talking about. I know my Haitian people. I know that name. He is IECN. IECN. Next time he on the screen, I'm gonna sing Zopope, 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 Zopope. You know what I'm saying? He is IECN. I think the daddy's Haitian. So what? That's her husband. Yeah, shoot, you know how many happy homes I done broke up? Shit. Anyway, we rooting for him because he is Haitian too. I think the daddy Haitian. Anyway, but he be over there, muscles all bulging and shit. I be flipping and all types of shit. I be like, oh, young man, Lord, Jesus, child. I'm trying to tell you, listen, ladies and men that deal with men, I'm telling you, you get you a Haitian, child, them Haitians be, they will blow your back out, honey. Baby, them Haitians they'll rearrange internal organs. Don't say I ain't warned you. They will rearrange internal organs, okay? Do not say that I did not warn you. Go over there and find you Haitian man if you want. They will rearrange internal organs. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Am I bragging about? No, I'm not bragging about that. It's just a statement of fact. Now, I didn't go into situations breaking up happy homes. All of the times I done broke up a happy home, it was after the fact. It's not my fault. I didn't know he had a whole wife. I didn't know he had a whole girlfriend or husband. They didn't tell me till after the fact. And I broke it up after the fact. Except for that one time, I didn't break it off. But they were already divorced. I mean, they weren't divorced. They were separated. Separate. What we got to do, separate. But that one time I didn't stop. I mean, we had sex like 3 more times, but they were allegedly they were, separated. So I was just saying. But the other times I didn't know till after the fact. They told me after we had already had sex like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. After I was already throwing it back. You know what I'm saying? I had the guy used to the dick. You know what I'm saying? Throwing it back at all. Because I don't know what y'all want from me. Y'all just making it seem like I'm some slap plum fucking slut. I didn't know. I don't know. I cannot be held responsible for what I didn't know. Anyway, we got to move on. Janae says she approves the rearrangement of internal organs. Universal Goddess say the sex with the Haitians is great, but they is gonna cheat. Now, when you write Universal Goddess, when you write, girl. I can't argue with you when you write, girl. I can't argue with you when you write. You going to Jacksonville next month for the realignment? Girl, actually, I'm gonna be in Jacksonville, TJ, the weekend of August 10th. That weekend, I'm gonna be in Jacksonville that weekend. I know a couple people in Jacksonville that can rearrange organs. Ooh, let me go see if I can. Oh. Mm. Anyway, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Anyway, in addition to Demetrius said they'll stalk you too. Listen, y'all better have all of these testimonials about Haitian men. Dear God. So we also, in addition to the men's gymnastic teams, in us rooting for everybody black, this is Lauren Scruggs. She is a 28-year-old, and she is the first black woman to black American woman, I should say, to take home an individual medal in fencing. So she got the silver medal today in fencing. And congratulations to her. We celebrate her. She's the first African American, black American to win. She's 21. I'm sorry, she's not 28. She's 21. And she won that medal on the 28th, which was Sunday. Excuse me. She won that on Sunday. So I wanted to celebrate her accomplishment, and we love it. We love it. We love it. Love it. She got that medal in fencing. She's 21. In other news, Tesla, they're recalling a lot of these cars down to the Tesla. Now, before I get into this, what they need to recall is that ugly ass truck that looked like, you know, the little box, the little truck, Tesla truck they got, that little ugly thing. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all done seen that thing on the road, the little box cut thing like that. That shit is ugly. Anyway, Tesla is recalling 1.85 million vehicles. Let me say that again. They are recalling 1.85 million vehicles in the United States due to risk of software failure to detect an unlatched hood. And that's according to the automaker themselves. An unlatched hood could fully open and obstruct the driver's view, raising the risk of a crash. And that's according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. In mid-June, Tesla began rolling out an over-the-air software update to fix the issue. The updated software detects an open hood and alerts the drivers. You think the driver... I mean, maybe they'll talk about when it's cracked, because I'm thinking if my hood is open, I'm going to probably notice that, but that's just me. Anyway, the recall affects 2021 through 2024 Model 3, Model S, and Model X. So that's 2021 through 2024 Model 3, Model S as in Sierra, Model X as in Xavier, and 2020 through 2024 Model Y as in yellow vehicles. The vehicles, according to Tesla, were equipped with a hood latch produced in China. They're trying to blame it on somebody else. Baby. They said they began investigating customer complaints of unprompted hood openings instances in certain Model 3 and Model Y vehicles in China this past March, and initiated a latch hardware recovery and in-service vehicle inspection. Listen. Now, if you remember back in December, they recalled 2 million U.S. vehicles. Just throw the whole company away. Throw the whole goddamn company away. Throw the whole goddamn company away. But this is Elon Musk's and his level brand of fucking it. fuckery. Until you do right by black people, because there's countless numbers of times where in instances of racism and discrimination down to Tesla, until y'all do right by black people, we don't give a damn. Burn the shit to the ground. Let the shit burn to the ground. I'm just saying. Let it burn to the ground. I'm just saying. Oh well, go with God. If you have a Tesla, you might want to go get that check. Right, Chloe, just throw Elon Musk away. Throw his whole ass away. In our last story for the day, now I got the video of this, but I'm afraid if I play the video, because it's from a scene from Basketball Wives, that I'm probably going to get a copyright infringement or something. So I'm not going to play the video. But raggedy ass Jackie Christie, I can't stand that heifer. She claims Evelyn Lozada is into bestiality. Here's what she said, quote, this is what Jackie Christie said about Evelyn. She said, and Jackie is on the show, she's talking to Cheyenne Bryant, right? She says to Cheyenne, quote, Evelyn wants to lie. Let me tell you some facts about what she was doing with them dogs. Bestiality is a thing. And the little dog, that one that be limping all the time, end of quote. And then they cut away to the confessionals where Evelyn says, quote, I heard from a little birdie that a certain individual, let me just say it, Evelyn, she's had some climactic moments with dogs, cats, and anything of the like. End of quote. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Right, Tracy, they're not worth me my monetization. Baby, it's not that serious. I don't like none of them heifers anyway. I don't like none of them heifers any goddamn way. But you over here accusing this woman of getting it down with cats, dogs, and anything of the likes. Well, what you get it down with, Evelyn? I mean, Jackie. I'm just saying. Child. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Do I think that Evelyn is getting her, coochie licked by her dog or something like that? No. But, Jackie Christie will say any goddamn thing out her goddamn mouth. She ain't shit. I mean, let's be clear. Evelyn ain't shit either. But, I mean, really? Is that what we are down to the point where we're going down the bestiality road? Marla Morris, I swear you was already a member. I don't know what happened. I mean, that's what we're going to. Bestiality. Really? Really? Girl, I can't. A bitch can't. Can I get some hashtags ABCs in the chat? Because a bitch just can't. At this point, all of these reality shows have jumped the shark. We're talking all of the Housewives franchises, Married to Medicine, Basketball Wives. Throw all that shit in the garbage. In the garbage. The shit is trash at this point. I mean, we're going down the road of bestiality. Yana, you see what we got going on, Yana? Girl, I can't. A bitch just can't. Bestiality. I can't do this with y'all today. I can't and won't. Jesus God. Anyway, I just can't, y'all. That's all we got for y'all today, y'all. Listen, these girls are over here talking bestiality, girl. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed yourself today. I enjoyed you. Okay. Anyway, we about to get out of here. Let me see. Really, we got a live set up. I think Tracy said she got one set up on her other channel. Because I am hungry. I am hungry. So I need to properly send y'all over there. Over there. Over there. Send the word over there. That the Yanks are coming. The Yanks are coming. Oh, I can't add that one because she don't have privileges on that channel. Okay. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I enjoyed y'all today. You have a great evening as well, Montrez. Anyway, Tracy says she happy to be back. Love you too, Tracy. Cross Country Cruiser, I'm glad you had a good time. Universe Soul Goddess, you're very welcome. Always a good time. Great. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow I think I'm supposed to go live with Darren and Medusa. I haven't been live with them for a minute, so we'll be live tomorrow after my live as well. Tomorrow's a busy day. I got Teacher Project 2.0, my live, and then the live with Medusa. And yeah, I got a lot going on tomorrow. So busy day for me tomorrow evening. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. Love y'all.